Well, it was fun while it lasted. The No Fake Channel checking in. Jonathan here, and 2022 was a fantastic year, but it's behind us and we are rolling on to 2023 with the first week in review for the home gym community. I just got in my Rep Fitness Athena and we are gonna assemble it together in today's video. Also from Rep Fitness, they have highlighted a new barbell coming out in 2023, and I am excited for the release of their handles for their open trap bar that are set to ship any day now. From the wide world of sports, we've got a freak accident where Damar, Hamlin actually took a routine hit that resulted in cardiac arrest. As I'm shooting this video, he is in critical condition, but he is okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he will make a complete recovery, but I do think that road to recovery is going to be a long one. Dana White, the president of the UFC, was caught on video smacking his wife on New Year's Eve, and unfortunately it's a bad look in general. You never want to be hitting a woman, or frankly anyone for that matter, but it looks a lot worse since the UFC has now started their premier slap league. He did come out and fully apologize and admit error and fault 100%, but obviously the damage is done. The home gym community has been rather quiet, to be honest with you. The end of the year has been a bit of a lull, and at the beginning of the year, when you've got all these new year, new me resolution folks, I thought there would be a bit more releases. There have been a number of sales, but no news in terms of new equipment. In fact, Titan Fitness has been extremely quiet. The last thing that they released, they didn't even brag about, they didn't even tell people about, was an update to their multi-grip and their cambered multi-grip barbells. I will say I'm still looking for their open trap bar that was supposed to drop last June. No sooner do I go to edit the video that you're currently watching than I get a notice Titan Fitness releases their open trap bar 6 weeks late, but better late than never. Let's do a quick analysis and maybe compare it to a few of the other bars in its price point. So it is an open trap bar. You can see that it has two handles that they do look that like you can remove them. Unfortunately, it's got square tubing. Now that is a problem if you plan to squat with this on your neck, or if you were looking to bench with the open trap bar. I know a lot of people, when it comes to Rep Fitness's version, like to squat with it and bench with it. In terms of the dimensions, this comes in at 65 pounds, so it is heavy. I know a lot of people would prefer that, and someone like me who's not that strong probably wouldn't. As far as the opening between the handles, which is a big argument, the Rep Fitness, if you remember, their handles were 27 inches wide, handle to handle, and a lot of people thought that it was too wide. They've since released 4 different handle options, and you can pick which one you want when you go to buy their bar now. But this has 23-inch handle. I think a lot of people will find that fine. I think if you're a bigger individual, you might find it a little bit closer together, but it's all going to depend on your preference. 2 handles on each side. You've got a 32 millimeter and a 38 millimeter, and the knurling does seem decent until you kind of get it in-house, and the marketing photos are obviously going to tell you that it's fantastic. Obviously, you can change out those handles, so I don't know if Titan in the future will offer different sized or styled handles, but let's talk about the price point. So $330, relatively speaking, for an open trap bar, that's pretty good. However, if you think about it, you could go $80 more and you could get the Rep Fitness open trap bar with your choice of handle, wide, standard, narrow, or rotating. And this does have circular tubing if you did plan to squat with it, if you wanted to do maybe, I don't know, walking lunges, or if you were looking to bench with it. I know some people do enjoy benching with this thing as well. I will say now this is obviously $80 more. Now in the grand scheme of things, $80 these days, not that much for what may be or what looks to be a better bar, but $80 is also 1/5 the price of this open trap bar. Let's conversely go to the other side of the cost spectrum. So the Giant Northland open trap bar starts off at $269 currently. You do have to pay shipping. I will tell you, if you use my code NOFADE247, you get like another 10% off. I actually picked one of these up, and the shipping to me was about $60, so it did come in still under $300, but just barely because it's on sale. But again, that's $30 less. Now, where do I think the big issue is with this Titan Fitness open trap bar, at least in terms of just a quick glance? twofold. Number one, I already mentioned that it actually has square tubing. And again, that's going to limit you on a couple of exercises that are frankly not major in the big scheme of things, because a lot of people just aren't going to squat or even bench with their open trap bar. It's not what they're buying it for. The big issue, big concern right here, these feet, excuse me, are actually just metal. It's metal on metal, and they look rather rough. They don't look rounded. There's no plastic coating to protect your floor or your hard wood or even your horse stall mats. Now conversely, you look at the giant open trap bar. They do have metal as well, but it looks to me, at least in the photos, it looks to me to be rounded. So you're going to get less chance of scarring on your floor rather than something that is rather, not say jagged, but more of a just flat piece of metal. So Titan Fitness has been in a bad spot lately. To be fair, I will say that they've been known to mimic a lot of the competition, but bring the price point extremely low. Well, because of shipping and material costs, they have not been doing that much lately. They're kind of caught in no man's land, dead center in the middle. And something like this, I think, is just not going to be a massive standout in terms of an open trap bar, and the price point's not going to really pull people in to say, okay, I'm happy giving up, sacrificing on some of the quality to save on the money, when in fact you could go with a lot of other open trap bars that are right around this $329 price point or even less. Now, give me your thoughts in the comments below on this Titan Fitness open trap bar. Does it exceed your expectations versus its price, or is it a bit of a clunker in design and a bit of a disappointment in terms of the price point? On some positive news, Gluck and Winnie over there at Gluck's gym have welcomed in their second child, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief that the baby takes all of its looks from its mother. I'm going to interrupt this week in review to actually get some work done. For those of you that ordered the Rep Fitness Athena, they did mail out and I just got mine. Now, since I got not only one side, but two sides with the extra weight included, I got 28 packages from FedEx, and we got to get to it. Short lunch break, and we're going to get right back to it. I am happy to see that Luke from Luke's Garage Gym is back and better than ever. He's got a new location. He's revived. He's refreshed. And it's always good to see creators not give up. Sometimes as creators, we got to take a step back and get those juices built back up. But I hate to see people just kind of cut ties completely from the stuff that they really are passionate about. Now, I am under the gun to get the right side of this Athena assembled as quickly as possible, but also make sure that it works at the same time, because I got to work out tomorrow, and if this doesn't get done soon, the kids are going to be home from school, and I'm going to be SOL. Let's bust into it. I was able to assemble the second stack of the Athena. I shaved off a significant amount of time, but I did not cut that timetable in half. The second go around, clearly going to be easier than the first time around because the instructions are really ingrained in your head. And if you have a second set of hands, that will reduce the assembly time as well. Now, I've had this for 8 hours fully assembled now, so I can't give you my full opinion. Check for a video in the next week or two, probably a week, depending on when you're watching today's video, and you'll get my initial impressions and hopefully get a really good understanding and idea of how well the Athena has been designed, manufactured, and assembled by me. Obviously, if you are interested in supporting the channel, give the video a like, hit the subscribe button, and check out the affiliate links in the description of today's video. Those links do help out the channel, and of course, all proceeds, as promised, go right back into future content for you. And anyone using those affiliate links gets a nice, small thank you gift from yours truly. So certainly let me know when you use those affiliate links so I can repay the favor and give you a sign of my immense gratitude. Now, if you made it this far in the video, of course, you know we are officially best friends. Bert and Ernie, B.A. Baracus, and Hannibal. Thanks for making it to the end of today's video. As usual, don't save anything for the trip back.